Magandang tanghali, MPC. Welcome sa ating regular press briefing with the Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Spokesperson, Secretary Sal Panelo. Sir, magandang
Good
tanghali.
noon, handsome and beautiful ladies of the MPC. Happy birthday, Henry Uri! Kaya pala, absent ka ng isang araw, nagpiprepare ka ng blowout, ha? Ano, may pansit ba dyan? Walang pansit? Ano gusto mo, sir? Saan ba nakaka-order at ako mag-order? Pansit lang. Oh, hindi pa ba? Kala ko naman, oh.
Question, sir? MPC, question? Okay.
Henry Boy.
Sige, si Henry muna. Henry?
Secretary, magandang hapon. Yung sinabi ho ng presidente na siya po ay nangangamba sa ISIS. In fact, matindi yung kanyang binitawan na talagang napapaluhod siya at napapadasal siya dahil po dito sa problema sa ISIS. Paki-expound nyo nga, may dapat bang katakutan na ang taong bayan? Ano bang kalagayan ng bansa dito sa senaryo ng terorismo?
Ang sinasabi ni Presidente, natatakot siyang makarating dito yung mga ISIS na alam nating lahat, nakapasok na. Eh baka ma-intensify.
Paano, Secretary?
Ibig sabihin, hindi ba nakapasok na sa Marawi?
Saglit lang kasi ang binabanggit ninyo, natatakot na makarating dito. Pero
Hindi.
nakapasok na.
Ang ibig sabihin, natatakot siyang ma-intensify.
Ayun, okay.
Hindi kayo nakikinig eh.
Ibig sabihin,
Intensify. Lumala. Baka lumala kasi, alam mo naman mga ISIS, tinan mo kung anong pinaggagawa nila.
pakiklaro lang ho, are you saying talagang may ISIS na sa
O
Pilipinas?
hindi ba sabi ng mga intelligence natin, may isa, dalawang nakapasok doon. Nagre-recruit, nag-organize.
Malakas na ba yung pwersa nila o...
Nag-recruit, nasa recruitment stage.
Ah.
That's why the President is praying hard na hindi tayo magaya sa mga ibang bansa.
So may dapat na rin bang pangambahan at katakutan ng taong bayan?
Well, you know, the fear and the apprehension will always be there for as long as terrorism led by this godless group is the present. Hindi mawawala yun. Kaya kailangan talaga magkaisa ang buong mundo laban sa kanila.
Alright, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Henry. Same topic. Follow-up, Bombo. Bombo, then Ina.
Sir, nakarating na pala rin sa inyo yung alert memo ng Northern Luzon Command, yung possible ISIS or terror attacks sa some cities in Luzon, like Lawag City, Vigan, Pangasinan, and Tuguegarao
Hindi
City.
ba yun? Kaya nga, that's precisely why the President has expressed concern, apprehension. Kasi nga because of that.
So, it's true. Confirm na may nakapasok na possible terrorist dito sa Luzon.
Yeah, di ba matagal na nga sinasabi yan eh. Ang umpisa sa Mindanao, pumapasok sa iba't ibang lugar.
Thank you, sir.
Okay na, Bombo. Ina? Same topic.
In relation to that, sir, the alert memo, the memo specifically identifies some areas, Manawag, Tuguegarao, and two more. I just can't remember now. Does that mean that the AFP was unable to contain ISIS in the south?
Well, we must know that ISIS is a very strong terroristic or terror organization. And it is able to penetrate different countries of the world. So it is not impossible for them to get into our country. There are many ways. We are a country of islands kasi. Yan ang problema. Kahit saan pwede silang pumasok.
Sir, just to be clear about it, because the AFP, although it confirmed that the memo is real, the leaked memo is real, it's saying that the information in there is still up for verification, and right now it's still not been validated. And you're saying na confirmed pala
No,
yun.
that's raw intelligence. That's precisely why the president is praying na sana hindi tayo mapasok ng ganong katindi ng mga ISIS. Because it will be really bloody. We know that the ISIS group is so brutal in slaying people. And we will be fighting back. And that will mean bloody encounters.
Okay. And so, sir, yung kakasabi niyo lang po that ISIS is able to penetrate in different parts or areas of the world, yung sa northern Luzon area, which is what's talked about in the memo, that's not yet confirmed or what?
Well, according to them, they will still validate.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ina. Same topic? O shift na tayo sa iba? RJ? Do you have the same topic, RJ? Iba? Okay.
Sir, you already mentioned it a while ago, pero sir, for the record, may details po ba kayo sa 4.1 trillion budget which was approved by the President last night?
Wala pa, hindi pa kami binibigyan ng budget department ng kumpletong
How was it presented, sir?
sa sa screen.
Like,
Ha?
ano yung detalye ng nasa screen?
Yeah, yung mga kung magkano sa mga departamento, saan lalagay yung mga pera, saan paggagamitan.
Like, for example, ano yung departments?
Like yung sa education, di ba? Sabi ko sa statement ko, education ang malaki. And then sa health, tapos sa infrastructure.
You don't have specific
Wala
figures, sir?
Wala pa ako.
Allocation. Sir, can you describe how the President said he's okay with the termination of the visa upon arrival privilege for Chinese tourists?
What is your question? How?
Yeah, how did he say he's okay with the proposal of Secretary Locsin?
Sabi niya, approve. I am okay with that.
No other comments?
Wala na.
Did
Parang
he,
siya, I think he has said that with respect to the practice of visa arrival grant, pero hindi naman pala, akala ko rin one day dating dito sa bibigyan ng visa. Hindi pala binivet pa pala yun 10 days. So, sabi ni Presidente, kailangan kung ano yung ginagawa, gagawin din natin sa kanila. O sila rin, ganun. Pwede rin tayo dapat pumunta ng ganun. Ng 10 araw, pwede ng event. Kasi right now, di ba, we have to apply for a visa sa China. Gusto ni Presidente, kung ano yung ginagawa.
Sir, on
Natin,
Secretary
hindi gagawin
Locsin, ano exactly yung rason niya for that proposal? What did he say?
Masyado napakinggan yung kanyang yung kanyang paliwanag doon. Ang magandang nakita ko doon, merong mapa ng Pilipinas na ilalagay. Kung saan nandun lahat yung ating teritoryo. Pati yung mga pinag-aawayang
Saan, sir? Saan ilalagay?
stamp.
Sa stamp.
Sa stamp mismo.
Okay. Kasi sa passport ng Chinese, sir, may 9 dash lines claim, di ba?
Doon natin i-stamp. Pak!
Lalabanan natin ng stamp. Alright.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
MPC, next question. Ano muna tayo? Balik muna tayo sa budget or doon pa rin sa ano? Joseph or Alexis? Sa ISIS, okay. Balik tayo sa ISIS. Okay.
Sir, balik tayong konti sa ISIS. No? So, raw information, but of course, the President and the palace is worried. And what are we going to do with regard to this threat, sir?
Oh, we will have to improve on our intelligence and we will be more strict. Tatagdagan pa siguro natin yung ating security measures.
Pero hindi pa naman, maga pa naman, sir, to be discussing martial law, no? or mga emergency powers?
No, you know, martial law will only be imposed in accordance with the Constitution. Just like in Negros, I asked him last night about Negros, and sinabi niya, you and I are lawyers. We know that we cannot just impose martial law unless the requirements are there. So, and my response naman to him was, I agree. You can also use your emergency power under the provision on quelling lawless violence by calling the armed forces of the Philippines. Right now, he hasn't done that. He has only called 300 PNP strike force ba yan? Or SWAT. Yan pa lang ang ginawa niya.
So, we're ruling out martial law in Negros, no?
Sa ngayon, yes.
Okay. Yun muna, sir.
Wala. Kasi nga, under the Constitution, kailangan may rebellion. So sa ngayon, patayan pa lang na, unbridled patayan pa lang nangyayari. So,
Okay. MPC, ISIS pa rin? Alexis? ISIS? Wala. Other topic? In relation with ISIS?
Sir, you mentioned yung declaration of lawless violence. Hindi po ba in effect pa rin yung earlier declaration of the President? Yung emergency declaration, state of emergency because of lawless violence after the Davao
yes, pero
bombing?
hindi niya pa kinukol ang armed forces dun sa lugar na yun. He can use that.
So it's still in effect, it's just going to be invoked if
Yeah.
the President would want more troops in Negros,
Correct.
right?
I agree.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you in MPC. Other topic? Okay. Joyce muna tapos Ace.
Sir, is Malacañang going to order for the deployment ban of Filipinos in Hong Kong following the unrest sa Hong Kong?
Hindi naman. Sabi ni Secretary Bello, monitor nila. Ang protocol nila ngayon is they're asking the Filipinos there to avoid those places kung saan merong protests, marches, para hindi sila madamay. May nadamay na nga isa, di ba?
So is the palace in favor, sir, of deployment ban?
Wala naman. Walang deployment ban.
Oo nga, may recommendation daw po si Secretary Bello, so
May
temporary ban.
pinag-aaralan niya rin, yan ang sabi niya.
Is he going to talk to the President about it?
I think he talked with the President last night. I don't know kung kita ko na they were huddling it.
Napag-usapan po ba yun, sir, sa cabinet
Hindi.
meeting, yung nangyayari sa Hong Kong? Is the President concerned of what's happening in Hong Kong?
Palagi tayong concerned. You know, the President will always be concerned when the safety of our countrymen is at stake.
Okay na, Joyce? Follow up on that, Bombo? Other, Bombo, si Alexis. Mike, please. Please.
Secretary, may details kayo nung pre-LEDAC meet kahapon?
Wala.
Okay, Sec. Nakausap kasi namin yung si PLLO Chief Sitoy, nabanggit niya parang yung federalism daw hindi nabanggit doon sa meeting. Ibig sabihin ba nito the administration is giving up on federalism?
Hindi naman. Ang federalism palagi naman nasa agenda ni Presidente. But as I have repeatedly said, ang bola nasa Kongreso. Federalism would entail an amendment to the Constitution.
Pero how come it was not included in the priority bills, at least doon sa pinag-usapan kahapon?
Kasi hindi naman bill yung federalism eh. It's an amendment to the Constitution. Because you're going to change the structure of the government.
Pero proposed legislation pa rin yun, di ba? So,
Hindi proposed legislation ng federalism. That's an amendment to the Constitution. It will change the charter. Kaya kailangan yung dalawa, mag-agree muna sila how to propose amendments to the Constitution by calling itself as a constituent assembly.
So, still part of your
Palag,
priorities?
part yun, hanggat hindi siya natatapos sa kanyang term.
Okay. Salamat, Sec.
In relation with that other topic. Jen, si Bombo muna. Bombo.
But
Raymond.
of course, I remember that there have been some issues raised relative to the installation of a federal form of government. Some quarters are saying that we don't even have to do that because the local government code would suffice. There is only a need for certain refinements and amendments to the same. I suppose members of Congress would be looking at that angle.
Sir? Sir,
In other words, if they cannot agree on amending the Constitution, then that's a fallback. They can look at the government code and see what is need to be done.
Raymond?
Sir, going back lang sa, ngayon ay visa requirement na ng mga mabait at magagalang na mga Chinese na yan. Sir, kailan maging effective at ano yung magiging procedure dyan? Maglalabas ba ng EO, MC, or it's up to the Department of Foreign Affairs?
Secretary Teddy Boy Locsin, he will be issuing, I'm sure, protocols relative to that.
Ano ba to? Pwede bang parang retroactive para yung mga nagkakalat-kalat dito, ipauwi muna sila?
Hindi, yung mga nagbabiolate, siyempre, alam na natin ang gagawin doon.
Thank you, sir.
Ginagawa na nga natin.
Sige, may follow-up si Ina doon sa visa requirement bago tayo mag-shift ulit sa ibang topic. Ina? Mike, please. Thank you.
Was that, sir, proposal done in the context of yung sinasabi ninyo before that there's cause of concern for the influx of Chinese tourists in the country? Was that proposal raised because
Hindi
of
ko
that
alam
issue?
kung ano naging dahilan ni Secretary Locsin. Wala siyang binanggit.
So hindi po siya napag-usapan doon sa cabinet meeting last
Hindi,
night?
pinag-usapan lang yung entry visa.
Okay, nothing on concerns regarding the influx of Chinese tourists in the country?
Hindi na pag-usapan.
Thank you, sir.
Still on the upon arrival visa requirement follow-up, Jen, then Joseph. In relation with dun sa visa.
Sir, is the new design of the visa as a deliberate attempt to assert
new
our...
what?
The new visa design.
Yes.
Is it a deliberate attempt to assert our ownership of
Yes.
territory?
Yes.
Sir, who proposed the new design?
Secretary Locsin. Secretary Locsin.
Sir, what did he say during the meeting?
Sabi niya, pinakita sa amin yung sa screen. May design. Map of the Philippines. Kasama yung lahat ng teritoryo natin doon.
Sir, are there plans to expand this to other foreign tourists or exclusive for Chinese visitors lang ito?
Siguro, hindi lang sa Chinese yun. Eventual. Siguro, I didn't hear him say that, but I suppose the logic there is kung ginagawa mo yun sa iba, gagawin mo sa lahat.
Sir, kailan lang ulit yung implementation?
Ha?
When will you start implementing this visa stamping?
Siguro gagawa pa siya ng protocol doon. Soon, I suppose.
Within the year,
Oh
sir?
yes, definitely.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Jen. Still on the visa, kay Joseph, follow-up.
And how did the President respond to the proposal?
Ano ba sabi niya? Approve.
Approved. So, hindi naman sir
Approve ka agad
nagtanong bakit.
Approve. Tsaka gusto niya nga may reciprocal lang ang basis eh. Kumbaga, kung ang pagpasok natin doon mahirap, sila dito madali. Kasi may parang pagdating, pwede na eh. At dapat ganun din.
Meaning, upon arrival din yung visa natin sa
Oo.
China.
Pero actually, hindi naman pala upon arrival eh. 10 days. May 10 days din eh. Binivet. Hindi kasi parang Like yung mga tourists, di ba, meron silang parang in charge.
Yeah. Group tour.
Pinapadala na kagad yung group, mga pangalan. Tapos binivet na ng immigration. Ano, tinitingnan kung anong mga record nila, kung mga undesirable sila o may unsavory records.
So related lang since we're talking about the DFA and China. You have any other details about the upcoming trip this August?
Yan, kanina ko ba inaantay yung tanong na yan?
At may sasabihin ka na, sir.
Magbo-volunteer na sana ako. Tagal ka ako. I asked the president
Okay.
last night. Like you were asking me, whose initiative? Under whose initiative? And I asked him. Sabi ko yung makukulit nating mga kaibigan sa embassy are asking, under whose initiative? Ang sagot niya sa akin, that was our agreement with the president of China. He said, remember that I said before that there will be a time when I will invoke that arbitral ruling. This is the time. That's why I'm going there. That's what he said. In other words, it's about the China and Philippine issues.
You have the date.
Wala pa eh. Pero most likely, baka end of the month.
End of August.
Baka end of this month.
So sir, formal, kasi in-invoke na niya yon maybe indirectly
Yeah.
in October and in April. Now this is going to be the formal, this is the reckoning, correct?
Yeah.
Why does he think that it is now time to raise...
Eh kasi malapit na matapos ang term niya. Di ba? Yung sinabi niya, before the end of my term. He's also interested in that 60-40 joint exploration on minerals, oil. Pag-uusapan nila.
Sir, ano lang yun? So this is the time to bring up the tribunal win and then...
It will be a one-on-one.
Interesting.
One-on-one dialogue.
Doon muna.
Sige muna,
Joseph.
sir.
Follow up doon sa issue. Kay Henry muna tapos Alexis.
So pwede na naming ibalita. Report. Para lang eksakto. Yung pagmamatigas ng Pilipinas sa desisyon ng arbitral ruling sa The Hague ay paninindigan na ng Pangulo sa pag-uusap nilang muli ni President Xi Jinping.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
He precisely said that is pursuant to what he said the first time we visited China, and he said, there will be a time that I will raise this issue and talk about it, but not now. The time has come.
Still on the issue, Alexis, Ina, same issue, no? Same lang. Si Alexis muna, tapos Ina.
Okay, Sec. So, how does the president intend to raise the issue before his Chinese counterpart?
Nasa kay Presidente niya kung paano siya didiskarte. One-on-one eh.
Baka naman pag sinabi ni President Xi, there will be trouble, baka naman... paano niya
natin.
sasagutin yun? Kasi yung China does not recognize that ruling.
Let's see how it goes when he goes there.
Kasi baka may assurance ba tayo na magiging firm yung stand niya? Kasi baka mamaya, pag
The
sinabihan
President
siya
is always firm. There is no doubt about it.
So by the end of this visit, meron na kaya yung framework dun sa oil exploration?
Tingnan natin. We will be speculating. Tingnan natin. Magantay tayo. It's enough that you know that he will be raising those issues. That's
Okay.
precisely his going there.
Thank you, Sec.
Ina, sa visit pa rin.
Sir, what specific circumstances prompted the president to decide that this is
You know,
the right
that's the
time?
circumstance when he said, there will come a time that I will raise this issue and this is the time.
Okay, I mean, no recent event that may have pushed
Wala.
him to think that ito na yun?
Wala. Siguro when he said that, he was already...
Just time.
He was already thinking na this is the time, mid-term.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ina. Doon muna sa topic ang mainit. Julie, then Pia. Mike, please. Salamat.
Ahora momento.
Sir, by no recent
Now
event.
is the moment.
Yes, sir.
This is the moment. Ano na?
Sir, by no recent event, you mean that
By?
the Recto Bank incident did not play any part in the
Oy,
president's
kasama yun.
decision?
Tinanong ko pa nga
Okay.
siya. Tinanong ko nga siya. So you'll be including the rector. Oh, yun nga kasama yun.
Okay,
China
what else did he
Issue
mention,
nga
sir?
In other words, lahat na issue ng China.
Can you
kasama na.
kindly elaborate, sir? So when he raises the arbitral ruling, what does he want to bargain with China? The joint
Nasa
L-
kay Presidente, antay na lang natin si Presidente when he comes back and report to the nation.
But what did he mention to you last night?
Huh?
What did he mention to you last night?
Yun na nga. Kung ano yung, kung ano yung kwento ko, yun na yun.
Okay.
Maikli lang yung aming dialogue.
Do we expect a resolution of everything after the Beijing visit, or it will take a bit
Antay na
longer?
lang natin. Let's wait.
Thank you, sir.
Pia, follow up.
Sir, ano yung end na gustong ma-achieve ni President Duterte when he invoked the arbitral
What do you mean,
ruling to
anong
China?
end?
What does he want? What does he want to achieve?
Goal. Siguro yung, ang alam ko, one of them is yung 60-40. Yun ang isa. Saka siyempre, ma-resolve na yung incident sa, sa Recto Bank incident. Sino ang responsible doon? Ano bang compensation doon? Kasama yun.
Will he also call for the pullout of Chinese troops in the West Philippines?
Antayin natin si Presidente. Mahirap magsalita, mag-i-speculate lang tayo.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Still on the issue, Joseph.
Sir, in the visit, are we looking to maybe sign an agreement with China with regard to the joint exploration exploitation of the
Let's
area?
see how whatever agreement they enter into, that will be reduced into writing.
60-40, 60 Philippines, right? This is yung sa oil and gas, right?
Parang yun ang offer nila from the very beginning. Kaya lang, yun nagkagulo, kaya nakakalimutan na.
So meaning, pag 60, we own it, the area, no? That's what it means, right?
Oo. Ibig sabihin, may advantage tayo.
Thank you. MPC, okay na tayo doon sa China visit? Follow up. Bombo, sige.
Oh, tumakas na si Henry. Palagi na lang. Yan na. Mukhang nahawa sa'yo, Raymond.
Raymond? Same issue,
Pero seriously, sir, seryoso ang Pangulo na this is the right time to invoke the arbitral ruling.
Yun ang sinabi niya.
At he is now disregarding yung unang sinabi na yung warning of his counter leader na si Xi Jinping na it would be trouble.
Ibig sabihin, ready na siyang humarap.
Thank you, sir.
Pia. Other topic. China topic. But the same. Sige, one last follow-up doon sa issue about the visit. Bernadette, Mike, please. Thank you.
Sir, how will the President balance yung interest po natin sa pagsisecure ng joint oil exploration deal with China at saka yung pag-i-invoke po natin ng arbitral ruling at the same time po?
Hintayin natin yung kanyang discarded niyan. We will let him do his thing there.
Hindi po ba...
We cannot be speculating kung anong mangyayari. Hindi pa natin alam yun. Basta importante, pupunta siya ron, yun ang kanyang pakay. I-resolve ang lahat ng mga pinag-uusapang nakabinbin pa hanggang ngayon.
Pero sir, may mas priority po ba siya sa dalawa? Joint oil exploration deal at saka yung ano po, arbitral
Kasama
ruling?
lahat yun, Iya. Hindi mo masasabing pa. Yun ang nga priority, kaya nga pupunta ron, di pag-uusapan lahat. So lahat yun. nakalatag yun. Nasa lamesa na yun.
Okay, sir. Thank you po.
Pia, still on China pero hindi na doon sa talks. Okay.
Sir, napag-usapan po ba kagabi yung plano ng mga Chinese investors na pasukin yung 3 islands in Cagayan and Zambales?
Parang hindi ko na, parang hindi.
But,
Kasi hindi rin alam ni Secretary Delfin yan. Hindi naman daw siya nasabihan doon eh. So what they will do, I think, is to, di ba sabi ni Secretary Delfin, let's see kung anong mangyari sa mga investors na ito. Kasi hindi raw siya kinonsulta eh.
but is the President aware kaya, sir, dun sa plano?
Hindi, alam niya na. Dahil parang nabanggit in passing. Tsaka nasa news na eh.
So as far as the palace is concerned po, you will still wait for the statements of the SND and the NSA before?
Yeah, kasi sila naman that's their job. To see if there is any security concern on any issue.
But the fact, sir, that itong mga islands ito are in a very strategic location and also the Philippine Navy has also expressed concerns doon sa pagpasok ng mga Chinese investments and investors doon. Do you think that there is a need talaga to...
Unang-una, hindi pa nga lang kung kakapasok sila. Kung baga ano pa lang yan, plano lang pala nila yun. Wala pa eh. They want to come in. Hindi naman basta makakapasok ka sa negosyo rito sa Pilipinas.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Pia. Other topic din sa'yo, RJ. Sige. Sige, sa RJ muna, Joseph. RJ, then Joseph.
RJ and the riots.
Sir, more details on the Land Bank's action plan. Kasi you mentioned in your statement that it will intensify lending to the agriculture sector. What will they specifically do, sir?
Parang ang intindi ko kagabi, dadagdagan na nila yung, kasi supposed to be nga agricultural yung kanilang focus, pero hindi na, yun ang gagawin na nila. Ang kanilang pagbibigay pansin sa mga farmers. Well, pagbibigay ng mga loans, kasi hindi naman nasunod yun eh. Meron silang plano doon.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Pagkatapos si Joseph, mag-last na tayo, MPC. Okay, Joseph.
Sir, medyo related lang. Yung mga farmers, medyo umaaray na sila because hindi nila yata mabenta na yung... well, nabebenta nila but at a very low price now. Kasi in the provinces, medyo mahina yung bilihan yata ng mga local rice natin because of the rice certification. This is the other side of the coin, right? So, number one, is the President aware of this, and how are we going to help the farmers aside from dun sa funds sa rice certification for
Unang-una,
mechanization?
mga farmers natin, consumer din, di ba? So, yung pagbagsak ng presyo, pabor din sa kanila.
But they cannot sell at the higher price. That's a problem, sir. Meaning there's too many rice, too much. Paano yun?
Hindi ba sabi ni pag-aaralan niya yung bagong DAR secretary?
Bagong
rather, DA, Department of Agriculture. Secretary Dar.
Nakakalito, di ba?
Si Secretary William Dar. Willie Dar.
DA.
Ng DA.
Sir, kahapon po si Presidente, sabi niya, I pray that Chairman Noor will accept the same terms that he has given to the MILF. Is he talking about another different regional organization for the MNLF for Sulu area?
He didn't mention that.
Wala naman.
Baka what he meant was pumayag si Chairman Noor dito sa barn.
I don't think that's going to be easy because of the history of the group, no? And he said yesterday that there are sparks that might derail the implementation of the VOL. Wala naman, ano yun? Hindi nga ba, I'll repeat the question, hindi ba sa another regional government? Is that the solution?
Pag-uusapan pa nilang dalawa yun. Pero ang kagandahan kay Chairman Noor, he genuinely admires the President. He genuinely believes in the sincerity of the President to solve the century-old conflict in that region. Kaya palagay ko, saka madaling kausap si Chairman Noor. He was my former client. Nung maabsuelto namin siya sa rebellion case. Madali siyang kausap eh. Nakikinig siya. Very reasonable man.
Okay,
Dahil
sir.
kung hindi siya reasonable, nag-ano na yan. O nag-alsa na yan.
Salamat, Joseph. Okay. Last question na tayo? Or last two questions, okay. Bombo, then Hannah.
Parang walang
Last-
question si Maricel.
Raymond?
Sir, doon sabi ng Philippine Coast Guard Western Visayas kanina, tigil muna yung search and retrieval operation for the clearing operations dahil pupunta raw ang Pangulo bukas. So tuloy na, confirm na yung pagbisita ng Pangulo.
Nakita kong merong doon sa schedule niya, Gimaras. Hindi ko alam kung anong oras.
Gabi, hapon gabi. The usual hapon gabi.
Check. I think tama, tomorrow, kasi may event ngayon eh.
Sir, so doon sa initial reports na
Usually hapon yon.
batay doon sa mga initial reports na dumating na bakit pinayagan ng Coast Guard yung, di ba may nag-capsize ng dalawang bangka tapos pinayagan pa ulit right there and then yung isa pang bangka na pinakamaraming casualties. Nagalit ba ang Pangulo doon sa parang nangyaring parang problem of protocol o sa naging action ng Coast Guard?
Narinig ko kanina paliwanag ng Coast Guard eh, ini-interview. Sabi nila, wala raw silang violate na protocol kasi pag number 1 lang yung storm, pwedeng maglayag ang mga... So, kumbaga sinunod lang nila.
Oo, kahit na no? Kahit natapos lang yung
Siguro
aksidente.
dapat nga, kahit number 1, di ka na po pwedeng magpunta sa dagat.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Salamat, Raymond. Last question kay Hannah.
Sir, good afternoon. Sir, na-discuss po ba sa cabinet meeting kahapon yung proposal regarding sa Dengvaxia po? Yung recommendation
Hindi.
for
I was waiting for Secretary Duque. Hindi nabanggit eh.
yung issue po ng Dengvaxia. Okay.
Pero ang posisyon doon ng gobyerno, gaya ng sinabi ko na, pag-aaralan, kailangan, sabi nga ni Presidente, kung ano yung sabihin ng DOH, yung mga doktor, yun ang paniniwalaan niya.
Sir, last question. Any comment doon sa ruling ng COMELEC na i-cancel po yung nomination po ni Duterte Youth Representative Cardema?
Independent body yun eh. Ang palasyo, palaging, ang policy doon, decisions of any court or any administrative body should be based on facts and evidence presented before them. Abogado ang presidente, kaya ganyan ang training niya.
Okay na, Hannah. Maraming salamat, MPC. Maraming salamat, Chief Presidential Legal Counsel and Spokesperson Salvador Panelo.
Uy, oras na, 1:25 na.
Balik tayo sa PTV4 and Radyo Pilipinas.